Okay, you missed the beach this summer. They closed down the whole summer, but people, take a last minutes on September. I think this is the hottest week. After that, we don't have this temperature anymore. And this is Foster Beach. He was baptized here in Trinity back in the late 80s. So កន្លែងនេះដែលខ្ញុំបានធ្វើវិធីជាមួយទឹកក្នុងព្រះត្រៃឯកនៅក្រោយចូលមកឆ្នាំ1988ហើយឥឡូវនេះឃើញស្ងាត់ហើយឃើញឆ្កែខ្មៅរបស់គាត់វាដេញឲ្យកងាន I wish my Austral here enjoying this can swim, but I brought him, I think not last year. Yeah, last year one time, 2 times, and he likes water, but he doesn't like me to spray on him. And look at him, he knows how to swim. He's swimming back right now. It's not my dog, okay? He was chasing that geese over there. So this is the last scene that I have a chance to come and sit, sweat, walking, and come out to Foster Beach and on the Lake Michigan. There you go, that dog, right? He's happy playing. So much freedom because of less people. That's the beach, okay? They are locked down, not let us use, but anyway, people not afraid and they don't really, take it seriously. So they enjoy the nature. That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, let's walk a little bit to different location. That's why I just walk around the uptown area, and I already put in the Facebook clips already. And now I'm come out to the lake and to tell everyone that I'm okay and we are not pandemic lift us yet. We're still under Chicago, a lot of news go up from here, and we are in September, in school still online, and so it's a depressed, stress still, and now we're going to move on to the cold weather's coming. So according to scientists, CDC, they predict that there will be another 200,000. So hopefully they predict will be wrong, and because to switch the weather to cold, it will be right now kind of a little bit rise up because last week cold and then get back warm. So not worried about that, but I'm worried about is other thing in my mind about the people that don't really know their spiritual battle. There's the spiritual battle. It means like they're not afraid that they die. They don't have a chance to God accept them into heaven. So that means they reject spiritually in their lifetime. So that's the worst thing. It's that then dying, the number of dying increase. So that is the spiritual part. It's like spiritually people, the second death's coming, the death of the separate us from the physically, and they are gone. Like if they cannot survive, come through the pandemic of idea of, something like that. But in God, we have the solution, we have the protection, we have the restoration, and can be restored as long as we give God and trust in God and let God go through with us. And as we go through the storms, we're not avoiding it. Hello, can you fish?
Yeah, try it.
All right.
Not too bad. I'm looking at them.
Calm, probably a lot of fish coming. Yeah, because no waves. Okay, see, people come enjoy the nature. Why would they try to stop us through the pandemic? Well, that's the cost of man. Man, whatever man's sow, man shall reap. So what a man sow, man shall reap. But the nature that was, God, man cannot destroy as fast. Back to my story that I'm telling people. People dying COVID, like kicking to 200,000 in USA. To God, there's nothing. It's the number with God without the conversion, that coming to born again, accepting His Spirit in our hearts. And God said, no, I don't really mind about that. Back like in Noah is like, he let them die, and he don't even what you call it, the word in English called, he's not even grieved. So because he's not grieved, because they are not part of him, they're not part of his. That's why he let them go, and it's called a judgment. So that's worse thing than you going through something that they put in your prison, and then you're waiting for the time, you get out from prison, you stay in what do you call it, prison. And then you go through judge trial and judge and all that, and then you are free. You will get no more paying the penalty what did wrong or what they find you there. And then you could be sort of like the earth, if we go through that part of judgment. And the thing in the beginning, and God did not judge the earth, did not he say he not destroy the seed. He's only say the earth will bring forth man to plant stuff on the earth to harvest it themselves. And original from the seed is not destroyed. So right now, if we in the spiritually, we are in the seed processing, harvest the seed, and harvesting soul right now. God is waiting for collect all the seeds. Soul is His seeds, and after that it will be beside it's not a seed. It's just a processing, go through the whole from Adams to us. It's a processing, and then from Jesus Christ through us, and Jesus Christ come as a seed again to restore the lost seed, which is Adam. So right now He's waiting for the seeds of the election that call. in this deceiving time as well, because this is the deceivers, the most deception ever have it in our time. He said it it's evil day. It's an evil day. So through the one that called, and we must stand in a spiritual battle, or in a spiritual awakening, and look at the nature. If you don't, even nature, they follow things online. They're following in a certain, like God said, seed time, harvest time, and God say in 2 Timothy say the gospel we study is like dispensation time. So we cannot mix the time when the disciples' time and put in our time. It's different. In our time is the last end of the timing for mankind. And after this, we'll be going through great tribulation, and it's only preparing to that great tribulation. And I'm sitting here trying to explain some people that they are, hopefully they are listening to me right now, and my battery is still going on, and so it won't be long. It's twinking, for they say God come, or God make us transfer our body to figuration body, which is the theophany body, the body, not corruption anymore, or feel any more sick and pain and disease. So we hoping that living through the body of resurrection, like it did it in the Lord Jesus Christ. His body did not see corruption, and he said in the last time, our last chance to resurrection body in our end time. So we are in this end time. That's why I mentioned to everyone that dying physically in God's eyes, He's not grieved. He's bring that to judgment. He bring it on. Trong giây